Charlie Brown, to me, is felt like an old soul. So I wrote it from a 55-year-old Charlie Brown perspective.
Honestly, Ben, it's a genuine pleasure and an honor to chat with you today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for your
Oh,
time.
thank you. Thank you. Good to be here.
Honestly, Snoopy Presents a Summer Musical is just so delightfully charming. Like you can't not fall in love with it. What excited you to join the Peanuts legacy?
Well, just that. I mean, the Peanuts legacy is, it stands for always has stood, I think, for some hope that there is space and time to slow down and think and have everything not be utterly black and white or super just supercharged. Like we give kids stuff to watch, and it's like they get louder and louder and louder to compete with each other. But that's always been the case, and yet Peanuts has survived for what, half a century, and all that loud stuff, it comes and goes. So I think that says a lot, and so I totally be an honor being in it. And Charlie Brown's character is incredibly relatable, and it's kind of brilliant. He if he stubs his toe, he just goes, "Good grief!" I mean, he's not he's not going crazy. He never freaks out about anything. He's kind of stays sort of mildly unconvinced, and I like that.
Well, I was talking with Eric and Craig, and one of the things I said is that this special feels like it's stepped out of a time machine, and yet
Mm.
still feels current. Like it's such a bizarre mix of innocence, childlike innocence, and that's tapped in through the music, especially with this being a musical. And I was wondering, in your mind, as you're giving voice to these characters, how do you balance the optimism of the series with the sadness and authenticity that comes with a character like Charlie Brown?
Well, I just leaned into the script. My contribution begins kind of halfway. Charlie Brown's in a hole. The camp is going to be no more because they're going to mow it down in the name of progress. And um, so like so what does a cat like that think and feel about this? And he's obviously sad about it. Um, but then Charlie Brown, to me, is felt like an old soul. So I wrote it from a 55-year-old Charlie Brown perspective. It's like, back when we were light. It's like 55-year-olds talk like that. Yeah, back when we were light, kids. Um, so yeah, I mean, writing it with with a little sage wisdom in there, and also some empathy for all that came before. Some That's why I was having them scroll through old pictures. Of course, now we scroll through them, and at the time you look through a box or something. But that evokes both, as you say. It evokes something of now, but also of, sort of a more old fashioned thing. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's easy to feel when you just lean into the script. All the three songs that I did, all of them are sitting at points in the script where they're allowing the song to make the field goal. That's the way you do a musical. So they've punted to me, and I'm right there. All I got to do is just get it through, to explain the moment.
Well, and I love these songs. Honestly, they're beautiful. And I know
Thank you.
we're just as we start to wrap, the one that really stands out to me too is "Look Up," which is such a
Oh,
beautiful tune. And just as we wrap, I'm wondering, what do you think that means for a character, Charlie Brown, to look up?
it means two things. Um, at first, it means, um, Charlie Brown, look up. It's raining. there's no there's not going to be a shot. Look up. And he's like, well, I can't do that. I can't look at the failure face to face like that. I need to look down and put one foot in front of the other. Now, if you asked him, is it going to turn out okay? I think that's dubious to him. I'm not sure he thinks it's going to work out, but he's not willing to accept it either. So he continues, I won't give up. I won't give up. The rest of the kids have pretty much given up because they're looking at reality. It's pouring rain, and they're not going to have the concert that's going to save the camp. The sun came out, and then everything's okay. So in the script, there's no, they've given me the task of how do they earn the sun coming out?
Mm.
Because if the sun just comes out, okay, well, it's luck. Well, it's earned because Charlie Brown refused to give up, and he's prepared to do this. So when the sun does come out, then he's ready to go. Then his friends are like, Charlie Brown, look up, the sun's out, and he's like, I can't, I'm working, So he's just staying in his own world, looking down at his own 2 feet, and that's a kind of personality, and it's what gets us through sometimes, and it's good for kids to think about. Like, you're going to try your best, and it just might not work out. In fact, the odds are it won't, but you have to keep going, Winston Churchill style.
I love that. Honestly, it's a beautiful tune. All the songs are
Mhm.
great. But I really appreciate the chance to chat with you, Ben. Thank you so much. I really
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All right. Thanks, man.
have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye bye.